So if you don't think the place to draw the line in standing up for free speech was the banning from the UK of Lauren Southern, Brittany Pettibone and Martin Sellner, then surely it must be the ridiculous decision to convict Mark Meechan, more commonly known as Count Dankula, for a hate crime. Now, if you don't know anything about this case, Google it, go to Count Dankula's channel, or just crawl back into your coma. I'm going to assume that you know the basic facts. Grossly offensive. Meechan of Coatbridge, Lanarkshire, went to trial at Airdrie Sheriff Court, where he denied any wrongdoing. He insisted he made the video, which was posted in April 26, to annoy his girlfriend, Suzanne Kelly, 29. But Sheriff Derek O'Carroll found him guilty of a charge under the Communications Act that he posted a video on social media and YouTube which was grossly offensive because it was anti-Semitic and racist in nature and was aggravated by religious prejudice. Sheriff O'Carroll told the court he did not believe Meechan had made the video only to annoy his girlfriend and ruled it was anti-Semitic. Now, there are two important points here: context and intention. Clearly, the judge doesn't believe Dankula's intent was not just to annoy his girlfriend. He believes that Dankula's video is in part motivated by religious prejudice. Sheriff O'Carroll went on to state, the accused knew that the material was offensive and knew why it was offensive. Despite that, the accused made a video containing anti-Semitic content, and he would have known it was grossly offensive to many Jewish people. Well, no doubt Dankula knew it could be offensive to some people, but so what? In this day and age, almost anything you say could be offensive to someone. What matters is the context, and that's why in his original video, right at the beginning, he tells the viewer why he's doing it, that it's a joke, specifically designed to annoy his girlfriend. Here's Dankula after the verdict on this very point.
Just accept the decision in the court now and just move on, is that the idea?
Well, not about that case. We are considering the route to appeal because there's been a huge miscarriage of justice. I think it is a very, very dark day in regards to freedom of speech and freedom of expression. The thing that was most worrying is that one of the primary things in any action that is to be considered is things like context and intent. And today, context and intent was completely disregarded. And for the system to actually disregard such things like that mean that your actions no longer matter. They decide what your context and intent is. So for any comedians in Britain, I'd be very, very worried about making jokes in future because your context and intent behind them apparently don't matter anymore.
That's right. Look out, comedians. A judge can now decide to ignore the context and impute intent to your jokes. Jewish comedian David Baddiel had voiced his support for Meechan and had asked him to walk free. He added, "I can see that the video may not be to everyone's taste. Others may be able to see the comedic or satirical element to it. The court should seek to acquit Mr. Meechan for no other reason but to show it is 2018 and not 1984. But unfortunately, we are living in a quasi-1984 dystopian nightmare where you can be convicted of offending people and face possible jail time. Just think about that. A guy makes a joke, explains the context of the joke before he makes it so that people are clear about his intentions, but now faces possible jail time because the authorities have decided to disregard context altogether and impute intentions that he did not have because presumably they can read his mind." As Ricky Gervais wrote in a response to this decision, a man has been convicted in a UK court of making a joke that was deemed grossly offensive. If you don't believe in a person's right to say things that you might find grossly offensive, then you don't believe in freedom of speech. So if you live in Scotland and you believe in people's right to make jokes, even if they're offensive, I implore you to write your local MP. Sargon has said he'll be organising against the UK government and is asking people to join his Facebook group. If there was ever a cause for which to demonstrate your support for freedom of speech, surely this has to be it.
Keep fighting for free speech. Keep fighting the good fight, the great meme war. And just going to leave you all with a good Scottish saying, don't let the bastards grind you down, right? Hopefully I'll be seeing you soon.